Hello everyone. Today is another lesson for English language. And it is from the textbook Close Up, Unit 2. The topic is food, food, food. This lesson is for the Form 3 pupils. Let's look at the learning standards. So we have main skills. There are reading 3.1.2, understand specific details and information in longer text on an increased range of familiar topics. And then we have listening 1.1.1, understand independently the main ideas in simple longer text on an increased range of familiar topics. And then for the complementary skill, we have 3.1.3, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words and by context on an increased range of familiar topics. For task 1, you are going to watch a video and answer these questions. So number 1, how heavy was the burger? Where was the burger sold? How long did it take to make the burger? Who is the owner of the burger? Name 3 ingredients for the burger. What are the height and width of the burger? Why did the owner make the burger? And the last question, what is the price of the biggest burger? You're going to watch a video. So the title is The Biggest Burger in the World. So this is the link to the video.
The Metro Detroit Bar and Grill has once again been crowned King of the Burgers, the largest commercially sold burger, that is.
So now Shelley Childers explains what it took to get that burger crown.
Here it is, the world's largest commercially sold burger. It's now in Michigan. It took 16 and a half hours to make, nearly 4 years to plan for, and now it's a new menu item at Mally's Bar and Grill in Southgate. This is one massive burger ready to bite into.
1,793 pounds is the official weight.
Steve Malley, the owner of Malley's Sports Grill and Bar in Southgate, has a passion for big burgers that began with a 10-pound burger. In 2008, he entered the competitive world and was crowned king of the largest commercially sold burger with this 138-pound hunk of meat.
We've brought the record back to Mally's where it belongs.
Today, that crown is back in his hands, weighing in at nearly 1,800 pounds. It's topped off with 300 pounds of cheese, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and lettuce. The bun alone is 250 pounds, and it stands 3 feet tall, 5 feet wide. This massive amount of food will not be wasted. What isn't eaten today by customers is going to shelters.
We're going to turn it into taco meat and chili and make sure none of it goes to waste at all.
The effort for Malley was a family affair in memory of his wife Renee and as a birthday gift to his daughters.
It's a lifetime memory for them. I mean, how many kids get to get a 1,800-pound hamburger on their birthday?
Cooking this meat did not come easy. It was expected to be finished last night, but took double the time, coming off the grill at 4 this morning. How proud of your dad are you?
I'm really proud of him because he, even though it took a really long time, he still persevered.
And you can order your very own 1,793-pound burger off the menu. It'll cost you just under $8,000, and the restaurant needs 3 days advance notice. For the Now Detroit, I'm Shelley Childers.
Well, at least none of it's going to waste.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
There was one fact left out of that. How many calories are in the burger?
Oh.
That's on purpose. They left that out.
Right, we can't even go there.
Who wants to know? Come on.
Exactly. All right.
That was an interesting video, right? So it is about the biggest burger in the world. Let's look at the answers for the question. So just now, the instruction was to watch the video and answer the questions. So number 1, how heavy was the burger? The answer will be 1,793 pounds. Okay, number 2, where was the burger sold? So it is sold in Michigan, Detroit. And then number 3, how long did it take to make the burger? So the answer will be 16 and a half hours. So who is the owner of the burger? The answer is Steve Malley. And name 3 ingredients for the burger. So there were 4 mentioned, such as cheese, onion, lettuce, and pickle. And then number 6, what are the height and the width of the burger? So the height is 3 feet and the width is 5 feet. Number 7, why did the owner make the burger? So the answer is, it is for the memory of his wife, or as a memory of his wife, and also a birthday gift for his daughters. Okay, number 8. What is the price of the biggest burger? So answer is $8,000. Now we're going to move on to reading. So this is about My Plate. My Plate is the current nutrition guide published by the USDA Center for Nutrition Policy and Promotion. It is a food cycle depicting a place setting with a plate and a glass divided into 5 food groups. It replaced the USDA's My Pyramid Guide on June 2nd, 2011, ending 19 years of USDA food pyramid diagrams. Now let's look at the food group. There are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 food groups in the new guide, which is My Plate. So you have number 1, fruits, number 2, vegetables, number 3, grains, number 4, protein foods, and the last one is dairy. So what is in the group 4? For example, for the food group, fruits. So you have, for example, what counts as half cup of fruit. So it can be half cup mashed, sliced, or chopped fruit. Half cup 100% fruit juice, or half medium banana, or 4 to 5 large strawberries. Okay, these are some examples. Now for the vegetable group, we have half cup mashed, sliced, or chopped vegetables. You can have half cup of raw leafy greens, 1 cup of raw leafy greens, half cup vegetable juice, or 1 small ear of corn. And then the next one, we are going to look at grains. Okay, so for grains, for example, 1 slice of bread, 1 cup ready to eat cereal flakes, half cup cooked rice or pasta, or 1 tortilla, which is 6 inches across. So this is considered as 1 ounce of grains. And then next, we have protein foods. Okay, 1 ounce of protein food, example, 1 ounce cooked meat, poultry or seafood, or 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, or a 1/4 cup cooked beans or peas like kidney, pinto, or lentils. And then the last one is dairy. So you're supposed to choose low fat or free fat. So what is a half cup of dairy? The answer will be half cup of milk. It can be 4 ounces yogurt, 3/4 ounce of cheese, or 1 string cheese. So these are examples of the types of food that you can take. Now for your task 2, you can fill in your plate for either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Remember, there are 5 groups: fruits, vegetables, grain, protein, and also dairy. Before we go to the next task, which is the writing, so let's look at grammar. So you need to know when you write a writing, for example, a review, you need to use a lot of adjectives. So you need to know the order of adjectives. Okay, let's look at the notes here. When 1 then more adjectives come before a noun, the adjectives are normally in a particular order. So there is an order to the adjectives. Adjectives which describe opinion or attitude usually come first, before more neutral or factual ones. These are some adjectives that you can use for food. You have, for example, bitter. Bitter means having a strong, often unpleasant taste. For example, like coffee or dark chocolate. Then you have sweet. Sweet is usually an enjoyable taste. For example, sugar. And then dry. You know, dry is not wet. Moist is a little wet. Bland. Bland means boring, not interesting. Spicy, having strong flavors from spice. Or you can say it's like having a lot of chili. And then savory, it is not sweet. For example, bread. Rich food has a lot of butter, cream, or eggs in it. Salty, so salty that it means that you can taste the salt. And then tasty, good flavor, and is nice to eat. Sugary means taste of sugar. And then you have greasy. Greasy means containing or covered with fat or oil. Then you have the word scrumptious. Scrumptious is another word for delicious. Sour. Sour is having a sharp taste, for example like yogurt or lemon. And piping hot. Piping hot is very hot. Crunchy. Crunchy means firm or it makes a loud noise when it is eaten. Here is a table for the order of adjectives. So we have altogether there are 10. Number 1 is related to opinion. Example will be unusual, lovely or beautiful. So this will come first in the order. Then second we have size, big, small, tall. Number 3, you can write physical quality. So this is the third one, like thin, rough or untidy. Then the fourth in the order is shaped, round, square, rectangular. And 5 you have age, like young, old, youthful. And 6 you have color, blue, red, pink and others. Okay, now order for number 7 will be origin, like Dutch, Japanese, Turkish. And then the 8th will be material, like metal, wood or plastic. And for order at number 9 will be the type, like general purpose, like for example 4-sided, U-shape and others. And the last in the order will be purpose, like cleaning, hammering or cooking. Let's get the example for order of adjective. For example, you want to write a review or you want to comment about a dish which is the pineapple rice. Okay, so you have 2 adjectives here. One is delicious and sweet. So you need to know the order of the adjectives. So sweet is the first in the order and delicious is the second. So your sentence will be, for example, the pineapple rice was sweet and delicious. We are now doing our next task, which is task 3. This is for writing. So you're going to write a review. Read the example review and complete it with adjectives in brackets in the correct order. Write a review. For example, you are writing a review for a restaurant. So you can write the title. The title here is Gino's, a good choice for hungry shoppers. So remember, you're supposed to put the adjectives in the correct order. So let's get the question or the review. So are you bored with number 1, gray, tasteless fast food? Next time you're hungry, why not pay a visit to the Italian or new restaurant Gino? I was shopping last weekend when I saw the colorful modern restaurant in the city center. So I decided to try it. I had a healthy small starter of grilled aubergine and chicken pasta for my main. The aubergine was tasty, sweet, and the pasta was delicious. Gino's is an easygoing small restaurant with red, lovely cotton tablecloth, trendy pictures, and young, friendly waiters. It's the perfect place for lunch for everyone. So remember, you're supposed to put the adjectives in the correct order. So let's look at the answers. So the first one, you have, are you bored with? So the order will be gray, tasteless fast food. Second one will be, next time you are hungry, why not pay a visit to the new Italian restaurant, Gino's? Okay, number 3, I was shopping last weekend when I saw the modern, colorful restaurant in the city center. So I decided to try it. I had a small, healthy starter of grilled aubergine and chicken pasta for my main. The aubergine was sweet and tasty, and the pasta was delicious. So these are the orders of the adjectives. So for the last paragraph, Gino's is an easy-going small restaurant with lovely red cotton tablecloth, trendy pictures, and young, friendly waiters. It's the perfect place for lunch for everyone. After you learn how to write the adjectives in the correct order, let's look at task 4. Task 4 is writing a review. So you recently ate at the new restaurant, but you were very unhappy with your meal. Write a review of the restaurant for your school magazine. Give your opinion and say why you wouldn't recommend it to others. So you have to write in 120 words. This is the sample of the review. So first of all, you can write the title, for example, Damai Restaurant, and then the writer by Ali bin Hassan. So in the first paragraph, you can write when, what, and who. Example, last Saturday, I went for lunch with my sister to Damai Restaurant. It is located on the second floor of Mega Mall. So when is last Saturday, and then what would be Damai Restaurant, and who means your sister and you. So another will be where, which is the location. So you can write that it is on the second floor of Mega Mall. Next, we can see the contents. In the contents, you can write your experiences, why and how. Okay, so the question asks you to write a review on things which are negative. So you can write example, when we arrived at 1 p.m, we had to wait 20 minutes while they got our table ready despite the restaurant was only half full. I love the Thai style meals which were amazing with lots of flavor. We also ordered the chips as a side dish and they looked delicious, but when we tasted them, they were overcooked and swimming in oil, so we left most of them. We expected a lot more for RM20. This is an example of the negative experiences. Next, when the waiter asked if everything was okay, we said we really didn't like the chips, and he said, "That's funny, I love them," and that was it. He didn't offer us anything else or take them off our bill. In addition, when we didn't leave a tip, he looked annoyed. So there are more negative comments here. And lastly, you can write the conclusion. I was really excited about visiting Damai Restaurant, and the meals were just fantastic, but the rest of the experience was really disappointing. The service was below average and the chips were too terrible to finish. If you love Thai dishes, then this is the place for you, but do not expect much of the service. So that is the end of your review. We have come to the end of our lesson for today. So I hope you have enjoyed this lesson on the topic food. So see you again in another lesson. I'm Madam Gan and my YouTube channel is called Educator OmniTube. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye bye. Signing off.